Hey Pisces, welcome to your general love reading for October. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy is interchangeable. That means it can go vice versa. And this reading won't resonate with everyone because I am reading for a lot of people. So just take whatever fits with your situation and leave the rest. That's it. Wow, that was short. Short. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into it here. Okay, Romance Angel card for the month. We have separation. Okay. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But with that, we got new love. So it's new love or a new phase of love is beginning here. So definitely something starting back up, or this is a new person or new love. We also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So somebody may be thinking a little bit on the negative side or having a little bit of fear that that the person may not come back or something may not work out here. With that, we have synergistic. This is your energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. This always tells me that somebody needs to kind of step up to the plate, and even though there is fear involved, they need to really engage in the optimism of taking that leap of faith that, you know, even though it's better to have loved and lost than to have loved it, not have loved at all, right? It's that kind of energy. We also have sacred space, time out, clear your energy, space brings clarity. And that's what I see here with the stay optimistic card. Somebody's definitely taking a time out to kind of think over things and assess what's going on or what they really want. All right, let's get started here. Overall energy, we have the Justice card. So this is keeping things fair and balanced. This is also, sometimes I get this for the overall. It means this is a karmic cycle. There are lessons to be learned in this situation. And things are happening for a reason here. Could also be dealing with a Libra as well. Or they could have Libra in their charts. So let's see what's going on in the current situation. What is the person you're dealing with? What are they doing right now in regards to you? Let's see what they're up to here. All right, we have Seven of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. This is, again, assessing, figuring out how they want things to be. How will they be successful in this situation? We have the Eight of Cups reversed. So this tells me that the person did walk away. We do have separation here. But with the Eight of Cups reversed, it's like this person's almost making a clear-headed decision with the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, of not wanting to walk away. They're kind of Eight of Cups reversed too sometimes. With the Seven of Cups, always tells me that they left for a short time, knowing that they would be back. But it's kind of like a timeout here. We do have the 7 to the 8 as well. So, if I was just to look at the 7, not the 8 of Cups reversed, but the 7 to the 8, this tells me of choices being made. Okay. Actually, not getting caught up in all the, you know, daydreaming and the fantasizing of the situation, but making straightforward decisions here, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So tell me about the Eight of Cups reversed. What was this time out? Queen of Pentacles. Either they needed to get their money right, or they were focused on their money and stability, like they needed to nurture themselves. I almost feel like the person you're dealing with may be in a situation where a lot of their energy is taken from them, like they have to do a lot for other people, or they have like a very extensive home life where they have a lot of responsibility and they needed time out to nurture themselves and get their mind right. Tell me the Seven of Cups. Empress, yeah. Not, it's like they're not wanting to get caught up in the fantasy of, you know, oh, I want to be in love and I want to have my person. Like the focus is not love right now for this person. Although they are thinking about you and daydreaming about you too. I have to say that. They do still keep that in the back of their mind that they do want this new beginning with you. They do, that it's going to come, but it's, you know, right now it's not something that they should focus on at the forefront. They should focus on themselves because I see that this person does a lot for other people. Okay. Let's see what you're doing right now in regards to this person. Emperor, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. You are holding back. You are definitely staying in control. You're holding back. You're not budging here. Ten of Swords. This tells me that, I don't know if you thought that this person might have other people. Let me see here. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. This can go both ways. Ten of Swords, Devil. This stressed you out completely. You felt like this is something, the more you thought about this person, the more you were like wanting to be with them so badly that it overtook you, your emotions, that it just totally stressed you out. You just made you completely like, you know what? It made you fearful. It made you stressed. It made you doubtful. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. So I see you looking at other potential partners. I see that there are other people coming towards you. There's new love around you. I see you humoring them, but you're not really taking action towards them. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. High Priestess, yeah. You're not really taking action. You're just kind of like, you know, you're humoring it because it's attention and you do feel the need to have companionship sometimes. So you're not really giving a lot of effort into it. Tell me about the Emperor here. Eight of Wands. You're not budging. You are just like stubborn. I don't mean stubborn in a bad way because, you know, considering the situation and what this person has done, of course, right? But if we are to look at this Emperor, right, and we look at the way that, I don't know if you can see how he's holding that ball. And to me, it looks like if you hold it for that long, wouldn't you get tired, right? But the look on his face is he's not tired. He will continue to hold exactly what he wants. He will keep his frame of mind, he will keep his posture, everything perfect, right? And with the Eight of Wands, it intensifies that to a T. So I feel like you are just like, no, you really just don't want to budge right now. You just kind of want to take control of your life. You could be doing really well work-wise. As you know, money could be really good and you could be focused on that as well. Okay. I do see a lot of potential suitors coming your way though. But I don't think you're that interested. I think this person is somebody that you've really been interested in, that you've possibly wanted for a long time here. Okay, let's see what action they're going to take towards you. Five of Cups, Three of Wands, Lovers. It's definitely distance here. There's definitely, and there's water, definite water involved. This person is feeling the grief, is very upset and sad is they feel like they've lost you. They feel like you're so far away from them now, not even just distance-wise, just so far away emotionally that they're not sure if you're ever coming back. With the Lovers card here, they feel that energetic connection from far away, but the more they feel you letting go, or kind of like having that block over your heart chakra. You're just like in that emperor mode. No, I'm not moving. But they feel that, and it's like, it's starting to get to them. Let me see what the challenge is here, like what happened. Tower, so a definite ending here. Tower, Hangman, Four of Cups. Somebody was just really disappointed that something didn't work out here. I almost see somebody just giving up. Someone just gave up. Tell me about the Hangman. It's almost like an epiphany happening. The Star, yeah, they were just too far away. I don't know if you gave up. You're just like, this person would just never commit or never fully give me a chance, and I'm tired of seeking after them. I'm tired of going all in and letting them know that I do want to be with them, and it's just so far-fetched that they would be with you, is what you are thinking, because of the situation that they're in. I do see Emperor, Empress here. They could be married or could be a mother. There's things stopping them. I find that on a lot of these readings though, but everyone's situation's different. But it left you like, okay, this person will just always be somebody in my life that I wish I could have been with. So it's time to move on. I'm just going to stay in my place and possibly wait for them to come back if they want to. If they don't, then I'm just going to continue to live my life. It's just kind of like that blah. I just feel like you're just kind of not bored right now, but you're just kind of like, it's nothing's very exciting, but nothing's very like horrible. It's just kind of like the mundane feeling. With this person though, it's like you felt excited, you felt like amazing things can happen, like they tugged at your heartstrings more than anyone else has. Like you just see them as so unique and so something that you really wanted. Let me see how they feel about you. Wow. Nine of Cups, Strength. So they feel like they have to control themselves, tame themselves too towards you. You guys are in the same energy here, and I think that's why we have synergistic. This is your energetic match. You guys are both mirroring each other in the same energy. Two birds sing sweeter than one. Oh, I just heard somebody does like to sing though too. I just heard that. Yeah, singing's my passion is what I heard. We have the Fool with the Ten of Cups. So they feel you're the one too. With the Ten of Cups here, they feel like, it's almost like they feel like they can't go past that. Like there's no, like this is the end. This is where you have to leave it sit. But why? Why do they feel that way? Wheel, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Oh, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to say something and please do not get mad at me. Please. They have not pushed forward because this person actually has been waiting for you to show them emotional attention, okay? And what I mean by that is not just showing them your emotions. They wanted attention from you. They wanted you to express that. It's like they would go all in. They would jump in with you if you would turn the notch up a little bit and show them attention in the emotional sense, like affirmations, being loving, more romantic here with the Knight of Cups. Like, I think this person is searching for romance and searching for attention, and they feel like they didn't really get it from you. And they kind of associate that with love, not saying it's a good thing. That's just how, that's just their love language, how, you know, they like affirmations. But they are waiting here, Wheel, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, for you to show them something that they can hold on to, that they're going to stick with you. Like, it's like showing the person, why would I choose you? What are you going to show me? Because I see here for the other person in other relationships, or if they are married, the thing that they realize that they've always wanted, because they've been through so much, is they wanted stability, but it's not stability like physical, in a physical sense. They wanted emotional stability, somebody that could be their friend for life, a companion, somebody that, like, if they cry, they could turn to you and you would console them. They don't have much of that. Nobody's there for them. Their voice is not heard here. That's what I see here in the beginning. The Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, what they feel is successful in their life, what they want. And it's like they really thought you could be their knight in shining armor. Not saying you've done anything wrong, but at least you know now the expectations. For some reason, they felt like they didn't get that with you. They didn't get your an emotional type of attention. Okay, it's somebody like, if you're sad, or if the person was sad and they would text message you or say, this awful thing happened to me and I'm like devastated, what they're wanting from you is not just to say, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. They wanted emotional tension. This person's very specific. Like, they want somebody to tell them, you know, listen, I am there for you, and I am so sorry that happened to you. Like, they don't want it to be fixed. They want to be heard. They want somebody to take the time to have that conversation with them, to just let them spill their guts, and to know that there is somebody in this world that actually cares about how they feel about something. Because it's like they didn't get that in their other relationships, or in their situation in the current moment. Okay. All right. Let me get off that. I'm so sorry. All right. Let's see the outcome here. If that makes sense to you guys, maybe you were kind of wondering, what is this person's deal? Like I was kind to them. I, you know, was there for them, but they want you to be there in a sense of like being able to just sit and listen, having patience and taking the time, like emotional attention. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it's telling me. Outcome is Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, King of Wands. So there's 3 court cards here. I do see a conversation coming, but I do see that maybe somebody else might be involved, in a sense of a friend helping as well. Maybe you'll talk to a friend about the situation. Maybe even after this tarot reading, you might discuss with a friend, like, what do you think? Tell me this King of Wands, Sun. Yeah, but somebody is realizing that they need, with the King of Wands, they need to go after what they want. Okay? That if they do want this, or you do want this, you need to go after it. Tell me what the Page of Swords. And it's almost like somebody's figuring out how to do this. Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. Figuring out how to work this out. How is this going to be cohesive? How am I going to be able to prove to this person that I can give them that what they want, if I can get them to open up and understand that if they just tell me, because I can't read their mind, then I will do whatever they want. If that's what they need for me, and that's, you know, makes them feel loved, then I can do that. Because you're sitting over here going, I can do anything here in the Emperor position. You are willing to do anything, really, to have this person, but you're not budging at the moment. But if this person would tell you, and that's why Spirit's trying to let you know now, that this person, this is very heavy. It's like more of what this person's love language is, but more of what their schema is, like what really makes them tick, and that they've not really told anyone, and maybe some of them don't even realize that that's what they're wanting, because they're not in tune with possibly their baggage from childhood and how they perceive love. Okay, but this is through and through just basically a solution. It's a miscommunication and a misunderstanding of what the other needs from the other one. Okay. 9 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's gonna be slow moving. So somebody's gonna decide to really come forward. And I don't know if it's going to be you, but somebody's going to decide to come forward and give a little something, okay? A text message or something. It's physical. Or even a gift, who knows? Because I can't peg it just in one box unless Spirit tells me. But somebody's going to decide to come forward and give a little bit. We do have the 9 of Cups here. So they're going to give what the other person dreams of, what the other person wants, okay? But the 9 of Pentacles is very slow moving, so it's going to take some time, and for both sides to really kind of put their ego down a little bit and come forward here. Let me get you some messages from the Yin Yang Oracle to leave you with. But really, this is beautiful. This is I love when Spirit gives solutions to the situations here. Transcendence and unity we have. So definitely understanding, being able to unify and mesh two worlds together, like the Temperance card. Integration, right? We have the air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and masculine card. Definitely could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces. Definitely. That rarely comes out unless it's specific. Memories and nostalgia. So you've known this person, I think, for a while. They're very nostalgic to you in a time in your life that was happier, or a time where you felt more free. So that's awesome. Why is the masculine here with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Because Spirit keeps telling me it's not that they're the masculine. Oh, I just heard. Confusions, illusions, Neptune. Yeah. So this air sign, I was just told, is actually a female. Okay. So you could be the masculine watching this. And if you're not, Spirit also told me, for the feminines that are watching this, okay, you could be a cross watcher, or you could be have air in your chart, okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the masculine definitely wants to speak to the feminine, okay? The masculine is the person, and this is what Spirit directly told me, is that the masculine is going to make the attempt to come forward and talk to the feminine, okay? But it's air sign, it's communication, but definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's also the ace here for new beginnings, right? And we had that here with new love, or a new phase of love happening, okay? All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. I will see you next time in November.